Hello everyone and welcome to a new lesson with Miss Rafa. Today we're going to study the listening and the speaking skill. So if you're ready, let's get started. Listening and speaking. Page 43 and 44. Before you listen, answer these questions. Have you ever taken part in a performance? What physical reaction might you experience on the stage? How can someone combat the negative thought when on the stage?
Listen to the following dialogues between a drama coach and a group of actors and choose the correct answer.
Dialogue 1.
Speaker 1. When I was young, I passionately used to watch TV series, movies and plays that were on the screen. I always dreamed of being one of those famous artists in the world. After I grew up and finished my university studies as an engineer, my dream of being an actor was still coming to my mind. Now that I have become a famous actor and fulfilled my dream, I am surprised that the life of an actor is very different than the lives of ordinary people. As an actor, I have to be careful in all my behavior and social relationships. The media is following me everywhere, and it is interfering with even the smallest detail of my personal life. It bothers me a lot, but I am prepared to accept that for the fame I have gained.
At the beginning, the first actor worked in the field of engineering. He is getting annoyed because the media is following him everywhere. Dialogue 2.
Speaker 2. I originally belonged to an old artistic family, and my parents always encouraged me to be an actress. I finally achieved their dream and became a celebrity. But after I got married, I suffered a lot. As you know, fame has a huge tax, and this causes many problems with my family, my husband and my children. In addition, being an actress negatively affects my personal life. I am thinking seriously of giving up acting. As the matter is no longer bearable, I have a lot of problems with my husband now. I can't stand it anymore.
Her parents supported her to be an actress. According to her, being famous prevents her from getting on well with her family. Dialogue 3.
Speaker 3. Since I came from a wealthy family, I was sent to the United Kingdom to study film and theatre directing. After I started my profession, I became fond of it. But I always watched the actors on stage and wished to be in their place. I could see how much the audience adored every detail of the stars' lives. That's why I got motivated and made my decision to be an actor. Of course, appearing on stage is never easy. I remember my first appearance on stage and how I felt at that moment. I was really confused, as I forgot my role and thought about the audience impression. This confused me a lot at the beginning, but then I focused on my roles and forgot about the audience and became accustomed to the situation. I love my job, and I'm looking forward to acting with world stars.
He went to the UK to become a film director. When he was performing a play, he forgot some words of his role. Now let's move on to speaking. Work with a partner. One of you look at roll card A and the other at roll card B. Roll card 1. Your partner is a member of Syrian Drama Club. You think you would like to join, but want more information. Ask your partner questions to find out as much as you can. Some things to find out about. Number of members. Membership cost. Joining procedures. Frequency of rehearsals. Location of meeting for rehearsals. Activities of the club. Roll card B. You are a local member of Syrian Drama Club. A friend of yours would like to join. Answer his or her questions about the club using the information. Membership cost 10,000 Syrian pound a year, 150,000 a year for a couple, 5,000 Syrian pounds a year for a student. Joining. Application form from the office. Meetings. Twice a month at the main office. Number of members. Most local groups 15, nationally 300. Activities. Collecting and discussing new information about drama, rehearsals, participating in festivals. Exchange roles. Now let's move on to the activity book. Before you listen, use your dictionary to match the following words to their definitions. Stab, curtain, guilt, blame, fencing, stab, to kill with a knife, curtain, a piece of a cloth that hangs over the window, guilt, fault because of doing something wrong, blame, to hold someone responsible, accuse of, fencing, a sport where you fight with a long thin sword.
Listen to an extract about Shakespeare's Hamlet, then write the characters' names next to descriptions A to G. After the King of Denmark dies, his wife marries Claudius, the king's brother. The king's son, Prince Hamlet, feels sorry about his father's death and is also against his mother's marriage. The ghost of Hamlet's father appears and tells the prince that he was murdered by Claudius. Hamlet doesn't know whether to believe the ghost or not. When the king shows his guilt at a play, Hamlet is convinced he is the murderer. Polonius, the king's advisor, listens in to a conversation between Hamlet and his mother. He hides behind the curtain. Hamlet feels that someone is in the room and stabs him. Claudius sends Hamlet to England. He gives orders to execute him when he arrives there. But Hamlet finds out about this and comes back to Denmark. When he arrives, he finds out that Ophelia, the daughter of Polonius and a girl that Hamlet loved, is dead. Laertes, Ophelia's brother, blames Hamlet for the death of his father and sister. During a fencing match with Hamlet, he uses a poisoned sword to kill him. Hamlet is hurt by the sword, and Laertes wounds himself too. Hamlet's mother drinks from a poisoned cup of wine that Claudius prepares for the prince. At the end of the play, Hamlet, his mother, Claudius, and Laertes all lie dead on the floor.
The Prince of Denmark. Hamlet. A lord of the court. He spies on Hamlet. Polonius. Hamlet's uncle. Claudius. Polonius's daughter. Hamlet wants to marry her. Ophelia. Hamlet's mother and the queen. Gertrude. Polonius's son. He hates Hamlet and wants to kill him. Laertes. Listen again and reorder the plot of the story. Claudius marries Hamlet's mother and becomes the king of Denmark. Hamlet is told by a ghost that his father was murdered. Hamlet pretends he's mad so he can find out the truth of his father's death. Hamlet puts on a play where a king is killed by his brother. Hamlet accidentally kills Polonius. Hamlet goes back to Denmark to find Ophelia's dead. Gertrude drinks from Hamlet's poison cup. Hamlet kills Claudius and then dies from his wounds. Now speaking. With your classmates, discuss the following questions. Have you ever seen a Shakespearean play performed at a theatre? If yes, which play did you see? When did you see it? Which language was it performed in? What is the play's moral lesson? If no, would you like to go there? Would you prefer reading a play or watching it performed on a stage? Why? What do you think is more exciting, watching a play on TV or attending it at the theatre? Why do you think that Shakespeare's plays are admired by the public? That's everything for today. Thank you very much. See you next lesson.